Hello, everybody. Good morning. Glad to see you here. I was just telling, I thought I was live. I was over here chatting away. I was just telling everybody, I just had a very short reading with a Michelle Claire. I got to tell you, I was blown away. She's really good. I'll tell you more about it later. She's going to be on my show on Friday, so listen up when she's on. It'll be videotaped. Okay. So we'll let some people come in. I know you guys got questions. So start giving me questions and I'll put them down. Hi, Boston. Laguchi Geach. Rhode Island. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Do me a favor, if you got to let go with your job, write me at grindle9103@gmail.com and say job loss. And I'll take a quick spread on it for you and write you back. Okay? For anybody who lost their jobs, I'll probably be hella busy, but people need help. Or some words of comfort. Love you guys. If you post it, they will come. Hey, you know those two brothers that just got dropped off in Florida? The Tate brothers? They are getting a stay away order for the woman they abused to stay away from them. But I get a real bad feeling about them. I'm almost thinking like groups of people are after them. I know DeSantis doesn't want them there, and he said so. So something, keep an ear out. Something's going to happen with them. UK is asking for them right now because they have charges in the UK. So we'll see what happens. It's interesting, too, because that prime minister was over there kissing His Royal Highness hands. And he said he gave him I'm going to look at that. Why did the king give an opening? Ooh, thank you. Give an opening to to Trump to come for a visit. They said this is unprecedented. So, I feel yes to your question about was the Ontario voting rigged. I feel like it was. Anyway, so King Charles invited Trump, and I get a bad feeling. So anyway, Trump told the prime minister, if Russia decided to bomb you or come after you, the United States wouldn't help. After he got this nice invitation. You guys got to be careful about whose rear you're bowing to. King Charles, what's going to happen now that, because I feel a lot of people, there's some people in the UK that likes Trump, but mostly no. He got invited to go. Thank you, Marlene. Yeah. Reverse 9 of Cups. That he thinks this is a good idea, but this is going to affect the crowds. He's going to get stuck in a box. Look at this. Maybe even they have to cancel him coming because so many people will be upset at him. No, it's not going to work out very well. Remember, he took his family and they were and he lied and said the Queen had said that was the best president she ever had, ever. We'll look at Zelensky too. The best president. And that was a lie. That never happened. That's not what she said. And I will tell you something. She's disappointed in Charles doing this. Remember, they have a better view on the other side. They know he's a has-been. Okay, so let's take a look. Hold on. Let's look at Zelensky signing over mineral rights. Right now, the stock market is steady, but it's not like recovering greatly. Usually by the end of the day, it drops, but Tesla is really going down, and the Bitcoin is really going down. Ooh, Trump and Zelensky have tense exchange in the Oval Office. Oh, that'll be repeated. Oh, they're arguing. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys, turn on the TV and tell me what's going on. Oh my God, they're arguing. They're not kissing butt. They're arguing. You guys, watch it real quick and tell me what's going on. Oh, they'll repeat this, so I'm not worried about this. They'll have it on all the news channels. Oh, Trump, Vance, and Zelensky have tense exchange. I love it. And he's over there pointing. Trump is over there pointing. Angel of light and mercy. Put Zelensky in the box of love. Deter him from the evil man. Oh, Trump's face is beet red, you guys. Oh, there's Vance over there with opening his big mouth. Yeah, he's playing with the couch. And now he's touching Trump. Trump looks furious and his mouth is tight and he's doing that. You know how he does that? Every time Zelensky tries to open his mouth, Trump is interrupting. Okay, so you guys, who's watching this? Who's watching this? He's playing with the couch. Yep. Thank you, MJ. Vance is demanding words of appreciation for the U.S. It's on MSNBC. You know what he's doing is, I bet you, I'll catch it later. Zelensky is informing Trump, no, sir, that's not how it went. He hates being corrected. Danielle just said, oh my God, he's trying to bully Zelensky. I love it. So we were just going to read on this. So 2,213 in the room. Love you too, Guadalupe. Oh, I know. Okay. I'm getting too excited. There he goes with the hands. He likes to play the accordion. Oh, good for you, Zelensky. You're not putting up with it. Now, my understanding is Russia is already on the minerals and they're in charge of it. So I'm not quite sure. I think Zelensky was looking for help. He'd be willing to do the 50% for help to get Russia off their ass. Ooh, you guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, you guys. If anybody just going on now, we're looking at the MSNBC News, and they have live on camera. I'm surprised they haven't told the press to get out. Zelensky and Trump is beet red, and he's doing this, and so is Zelensky. Be careful, Zelensky. You won't get a McDonald's burger. Oh, he's really furious. Woo! Y'all, tell me if I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, I'm sorry you don't have a TV, baby doll. Oh, yes. Yes. No McDonald's for you. Oh, now he's jumping. Trump is jumping. That's the most I've seen him. Usually he falls asleep. And he's playing that accordion and he's jumping. J.D. Vance just said something. You guys, hold on 1 second. I can't help myself. 1 second.
Russia, you ever hear that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, shipped Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did.
Oh my God. Now he's talking about the Hunter Biden and Joe Biden scam. It's a lie. It's a lie. Poor Zelensky's looking like this, like, oh. Nah, I don't care if I don't get McDonald's. Okay, let's look at Zelensky, you guys. Will he do the deal? Will Zelensky do the deal? And I'll catch this all later. I'm so excited, you guys. I can hardly believe it. I love it. Zelensky looks a little downtrodden now, but in the beginning, he was talking back to him. He wasn't putting up with that mess. And now, what are you going to do when the guy just lies and lies? What Joe Biden did, and Comey did, and Hunter Biden did. Poor Zelensky. He knows this is a bunch of crap. Zelensky, leave the White House and come on over to my house. We'll feed you good. I'll give you homemade food, and you can come meet everybody here on YouTube. Come on over. We'll take care of you. Don't you worry, baby doll. Is Trump? I'll find out later when I actually listen to it. Oh, J.D. Vance has got a smug look on his face while he's playing with the couch. J. Daniel. Ka, 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 ka. Trump to Zelensky. You have to be thankful. Oh, they're asking for the press to leave. Ooh, this is sizzling, you guys. Okay, tell us about Zelensky. Will he take the deal? Well, there's good news for him. Okay. With some bad news, he wants them to help him. It's not so much the minerals, although I feel they think once Trump's out of there, we'll come up with a different deal. Will he now? Oh, you guys. Holy cow. Okay, so it starts off looking good, and I don't know what Trump is going to pull, okay? But you get 1 penny, I get 2 pennies, you get, the way I used to like to divvy up money when we were kids. But look at this. And I see more heartache and the tower. So, angel, light, and mercy. What are you showing me? I see explosions. I see Ukraine really hitting Russia, but I do see Russia really hitting Ukraine. I see I see a derailment or train being blown up. Go ahead. There's no honor amongst thieves. I just heard that. There's no honor amongst thieves. He definitely wants to try to con Zelensky. Zelensky's doing his best to maintain his equilibrium. But I would say this is a no. The offer is a no, or he's going to go back and say, I'll think about it. Because they're overreaching. They're overreaching. His main concern is to get Russia the hell out. And Trump, like I told you, he told the prime minister after he got an invitation to go to the UK and have lunch with those weird finger guy. What's his name? Charles. Probably a lot of good food from the garden, which Trump would have hated. He got an offer for lunch. He said, this is unprecedented, sir. This is unprecedented. But Trump says, oh, by the way, if Russia hits UK, we won't help you. Live on TV, he said that. Oh yeah, we're gonna help them. Hey Nicole, hi Lisa, hi Deb. My sister's here. This is a treat. Deb, I got to tell you something later. I had a reading with a medium that was through the roof. Her name was Michelle Claire. I'm going to have her on my show on Friday. And she just did a short little reading so I could be honest with you guys about how good she was. Thank you, Anna. Oh my God. She said, well, she didn't even know I wrote a book. So I don't, I always think, can they check behind? But she's like, there's a woman here. I think it's your mother. And I see the letter E. My mother's name was Evelyn. She picked up Robert, and she picked up something else that I need to tell you. So she wants to start a YouTube channel. I told her, come on down. We'll support her. She's also very pretty. I don't like that, but she's like stunningly gorgeous. It's like, okay, all right. Means I got to have my makeup on before I have her on the show. Okay. So King Charles invited Trump. Will he actually go? Yeah, he wants to go. I see him. He brought his family. They look like the Beverly Hillbillies. I know he was born with money, but they were stealing the cloths. They were taking whatever they could. He lied that the Queen said it was the best president she's ever had. That was a total lie. But the UK tries to show some class, and they don't want to say this guy's a freaking liar. So they keep their mouth shut, but they need to start speaking up. Something may happen. Oh, backlash at Charles. Backlash at Charles. Charles may even kind of go under the weather because he's so upset that he caused this backlash. I think the UK doesn't want him, and Charles had no business inviting him. So, Zelensky is a lawyer. I just love Zelensky. I'm telling you, you all call the White House now and say, tell Zelensky to go over Linda G's house right now. And she's got 3,811 people right now live, and we're willing to give him we'll give him the advice he needs. Okay, y'all will tell him, what the hell? Snap out of it. But you know what? He was furious. Zelensky was furious, but he caught himself because he needs to manipulate Trump too. Do you see what I'm saying? He's an actor. So he can do this. Oh, Debbie, isn't that the truth? Debbie said, the world is watching and we look like bullies. Amen, girlfriend. And did you see that he was bringing up Hunter Biden and Joe Biden? What the hell does that got to do with the price of rice? Like my sister when we were young. If I was running, at a girlfriend's house or something, I'd call because I knew it was my turn to do the dishes, and I'd ask my sister, Deb, could you do the dishes for me? And I said, I'll give you $0.25. Things were cheap back then. And she said, the price of rice has gone up in China. My sister was a negotiator. Oh God! Oh, and this Sunday is Academy Award. My call is Conclave for Best Picture, and I do think somebody said they think Timothy will win, and I'm sure he would deserve it because then they tend to choose, like they chose that guy that played Queen. They tend to choose people who played musicians, but I'm leaning more to the guy from The Brutalist. So, hey, Scotland. Girl, what the hell's going on with Charles? I hope Scotland says, what the hell? I love how they're hitting up Trump's places in they're hitting up Trump's places and pooping in the where they have the pole for the golf. They're giving him little treats, little Hershey treats. Misha, amen, girlfriend. Okay, but I want to tell you, King Charles is going to get a backlash, so we've answered that one. Somebody wants me to read on Zelensky. Is he safe? Okay, so let's double check. I see Zelensky would love to just step down, but he can't right now. Oh, did you see Trump tell the media, what do you think about well, how are you going to deal with Zelensky after you called him a dictator? And he sat there and looked at that camera and said, I called him a dictator? I can't believe I would say that. This guy's losing his mind. We'll look at, listen, I got to put that down. Let's check out his health and his status. Go get some McDoodles, jerk. Okay, here we go. Nothing wrong with McDonald's, of course. My poor kids lived on those Happy Meals. Went in down, and they never ate the food. They only wanted the toy. Okay, so Zelensky, are you safe, sweetheart? We'll put the white light around him. I should have brought him up in the prayers yesterday. We'll put the white light around him. Are you safe? I know if it was up to Putin, he would get in there and do something. But I do see our military really looking after Zelensky, changing where they're supposed to go. Like their flight tracker was showing us how close he was to the United States, but I almost felt it was wrong. Like they delivered it. Look, he's covered. He's going to be more beloved. People are talking about it. A difficult journey back home because I think he's not feeling comfortable. This is Trump. He always comes up as the king of broads. Now the death card shows, but this isn't a physical death because there's no swords around it. With the moon, so as prophesied, an ending and a new beginning for the Ukraine. With people working together, with money coming in. You know, Europe is giving a lot of money. It was so funny. Did you guys watch Lawrence O'Donnell when they had to stop him midstream, Trump bragging? They said, sir, no, actually, Europe gave more money than the United States. And no, we didn't ask for it back. Oh, you got to be kidding, Lisa. Lisa just said he's still talking about Hunter Biden. And did you hear they're going to still go after the Bidens for legally? They're going to come after the Bidens. I will tell you, it's a nothing burger and it's going to go no way. Now, let me take a quick look at Trump, you guys. Oh, the judge just halted the firings. Let me know. At noon today in Eastern time, they were supposed to start with this, where SCOTUS was going to look at something. But he's not going to get everything he wants from SCOTUS, okay? Don't worry about that. Angel, light and mercy. Tell me what. What's going on with Trump? His numbers are going down. And he's furious about that. Let's check with the stock market. Oh, the stock market's down. Down, baby, down. It started off like, 200-300 points up and then boom. And it's been doing that. He's very mad that everything's going to switch over. Like just now they said, the judge said that, no, you can't fire all those people. Did you see, here's not Zelensky. Did you hear Musk say the judges have to go? That's not going to happen. You know, when you get a group like judges, there's a lot of judges that they all have each other's backs. Actually, there are some cray crays, okay, but it's like when I was young, the fire department. My dad was a fireman, and when Dad broke his back in a motorcycle, he was like 42 years old. The fire department came out and did a concrete walkway for him so he could get the wheelchair in the house, and took the door off the bathroom and gave him a door that he could come in and out with his wheelchair to use the restroom. And that's how they roll. That's how the department would do. If somebody needed something, they'd all, and that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling, even though SCOTUS wants to act cray, I feel like not, maybe if not SCOTUS, the other judges will be behind this. Okay, so tell me, what's the status with Trump in January of 2025? What he hoped had happened didn't happen. A lot of stuff being thrown, fast motion. There's a particular woman or justice coming up. 10 of Pentacles, so a lot of loss of money, reversed. Really wanting people to believe his story, but he's not well. He's got the coffin, or he's down for the count. So all the good stuff he was, look at this, he even has a 9 of Cups reverse. There's some military action that's going to take place before June. There's some big disappointment for Trump. And when this card shows up with this card, if the death card was in there, which is not, it would mean physical death. But with this, it's military action, police action. Something's going to happen. I think people are going to gather together and march like you've never seen marching. This United States of America will become even more united, because because remember when Harris lost, and I was so shocked, and I told my guides, why? And they said, Linda, people have free will. And then they said, his people, Orange Crush, his people need to see who he really is. And he really doesn't care about anybody, not even his, hey, listen, when they came out for him over at Mar-a-Lago, and they were waving their flags, it was about 8 or 9 of them, because he had to appear in court in New York, and they went out there. They were the most people that showed up, and they showed up, and they said, no, you guys can't use our bathrooms. I mean, they're repulsed by them, which is terrible, because these people really love them. Okay. So there's good news coming, you guys. The stock market's going. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I've told you this before. Don't worry, the stock market's not going to be as bad as it was in 2008. The housing market's not going to crash as bad, but it will go down. That I can tell you. Oh, 5,000 in the room. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I think at the end of the day, somebody just said, where? I was surprised he agreed for a White House meeting, but he's doing it to get Russia off his ass. He was that desperate, and he's an actor and he's a lawyer, and he needed to play it. Oh, I can't wait to get on to watch this. He needed to play it like he was really interested, but in the back of his mind, because don't forget, in the back of Trump's mind, he's thinking, I'll do this to you and this to you. Just sign here. I'm telling you, Trump doesn't plan on keeping it, but there's something he needed from Trump. Because why would Putin allow him to even see Zelensky? There's a big fraud going on. And I'm telling you, Zelensky's starting to sniff it out. There's some sort of fraud going on. So I would not doubt if he'll say, nah, we couldn't come to a conclusion, or something like that. So I wonder if Zelensky has to leave without having his McDonald's. Yeah, somebody just said they didn't expect that Zelensky was going to stand up to him. Okay, and then let's see what the other question. Oh, SCOTUS. Let's take a look at SCOTUS. So today they're meeting. What's the outcome? Are they going to vote in favor of Trump or? Okay, this is how we ask, because sometimes it's hard on the cards for me to really get. How does Trump feel about the SCOTUS conclusion? If it's all happy cards, we know. How does Trump feel about the SCOTUS conclusion? How does Trump feel about the SCOTUS conclusion? Here we go. He's looking at the order. He's mixed. I don't know what the hell they say. This is like, cutting him off, saying, nope. He wanted good news and it's reversed. This is him and there's the death part. So I don't think he'll get what he wants on this one. I think they're going to say, yeah, dude, you may have power, but you don't have that much power. So we'll see. I'm just telling you what it says. Okay, more questions. I need political questions only, please. Oh, thank you. Danielle said, Aaron, let me write them down so I can look them up. Aaron Pardis just posted this fight. I wish it had come to fisticuffs. Who do you think would have won? Well, J.D. Vance would have jumped in. He would have been holding the couch. Hi, Blake. Thank you. Oh, okay. She's got some questions. Whoa. Where are you, girlfriend? Do you see 9/11, World War III, or 45 enacting martial law to try and stay? Yes, I see that he's thinking that, but I don't see it happening. But it's funny you said that, because the other day I thought that sucker wants. But I see people kind of realizing, but there's going to be a lot of people in the streets. A lot of marching, but it'll be more peaceful than you've ever seen. So yeah, he may think that, but no. Do you share Sterling's prediction that he will be decertified? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, he's going to be. I feel that, remember what I said years ago, that down the road they're going to find out he was never a legitimate president. He's a traitor. They're going to find so many things out about him. Will Kamala be president? Kamala. Let's see. Will Kamala be president? I feel her in the background, but I think it's gone so far along. I think J.D. Vance initially. She might have to run again. Will Kamala be president? Because they hid those votes, you guys. That underhanded Starlink guy has made things happen to a way that you can't quite get it, They cheated for sure. There won't be a World War III right now. I don't get that at all. But I do see a foreign nation. I do see, well, the outcome is actually good. There's some peace here. And don't forget, the Blues are going to take over totally. I think we might win all the seats for the 5 seats that are coming up right now, which will really screw them over. Let's look at Medicaid, you guys. Because I'm feeling so much turmoil that like, okay, let's just ask this, okay? Is the government going to be in a shutdown? Is the government going to be in a shutdown? Yes or no? Is the government going to be in a shutdown? Yes or no? Is the government going to be in a shutdown? Well, some sort of offer here. So this is, it might be, it looked like it was going to go that way and it doesn't. There's some sort of compromise made. There's Trump on top of it. I think they might actually come to a compromise. Like they're going to shut it down and then they realize we'll just drop this and this and this. Some sort of compromise, you guys. I was thinking there might be a shutdown, but I see them threatening like, yeah, we'll just shut it down. But then I see like they'll come through. I actually see, just FYI, I actually see Trump meeting with the Democrats. I see him having a meeting with the Democrats, trying to smooth them. But they're not going to do the cuts they were planning on doing. Will the tariffs be on for a long time? Oh, let's look, the tariffs. I think that's the sword for him. Tell us about the tariffs. Tell us about the tariffs. So I got plenty of food here. If I get hungry, I can cook. I can make myself a sandwich. Because I'm not going nowhere. I'm not buying nothing. The tariffs that are supposed to take place Monday or Tuesday next. I think they said Tuesday, which is Jack's surgery. The tariffs. Why would they? I almost feel people are feeling like, oh, he'll change it. Look, it's going to really cramp our style. It's already starting, you guys. Russia's in total agreement with him on this. He thought he thinks paradise. He thinks, oh, and we're going to get this and we're going to get that. No, it's a lot of trouble and the cycle is down. The cycle is down. Look at that. I would say the most he'll allow that to stay on after he realizes, holy cow, would be the longest would be 7 days. 7 weeks or the month of July. So, well, Trump, it's going by fast. Oh, I got 6,000 in the room. That's why. Okay, hold on, you guys. I lost. Somebody asked me a question and I lost it. Sorry about that. So let's do Florida Attorney John Morgan. Thank you, Blake. Wants to start a new party. Will he be successful? Running against repos. I see people actually paying attention. People just don't want Trump back in. I'm telling you. And the way the Republicans were talking, did you see they go into prayer? Thank you, God, for helping us let little children starve and to get rid of health care for these poor people. Thank you. Thank you. Right. A lightning bolt should have come down at that minute. You're praying for something that hurts people? Oh, that's real Christian of you. So these Republicans are talking total trash about their constituents. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, these federal workers just need to get another job. They need to quit, blah, blah, blah. And then that one guy, you 300-pound people sitting on the couch eating this. I don't know where they're getting these ideas, but they really are cruel people. And they talk trash about their own constituents. They are going. That's the good news. I'm sorry we have to wait on it. That's why I'm thinking, believe it or not, Florida might be able to do this. He really wants this to happen. He'll eventually, but I don't think right now he'll be able to do it. So I just read on John Morgan. Okay. What's the future for Rachel Maddow on him? She's very upset with him. NBC. But she's like the doll, like they really like her. They're very nice to her. What's the future for Rachel Maddow? Let me know if you hear that Zelensky started heading to Northern California to check us out, you guys. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is looking at her last years. I've always seen her getting out, but you know, the cards time-wise, when they tell me something, even with a death, it doesn't always happen at that time, but sure enough, it, you know, but of course everybody dies, but a certain thing with people crossing will be there. What's the future for Rachel Maddow? She's working hard right now. Oh, she's thinking about leaving MSNBC. I don't know how when her contract comes up. She's contract stuck. Yeah, see, she goes up and down with this. Yeah, packing her bags and getting the hell out of the way. She might even have some health issues, or her girlfriend has health issues. She may use health issues as a reason why. Some sad news coming up with her, maybe a parent process or some sad news. And I see her taking some time out, but I do see her eventually signing an agreement with somebody else. Ooh, that's going to hurt MSNBC. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, yes. And those checks, you know, that they said, oh, we're going to send everybody a check. I don't know if you saw that they're deciding, well, the check should only go to the upper class, the people who pay a lot of taxes. Basically, the poor people, the ones that struggle to even pay their $150 tax, they're not going to get nothing. Sunflower says she's at work and her husband's texting her everything. Yeah, Rhonda, we've been talking about it. When I come off of this, go to the beginning of the show. Oh my God. I'm telling you, it almost came to fisticuffs. I can't wait to watch it. Someone just told me if I go to Aaron Pardis, he's got the whole thing on his show. So JD loves him some couch. Oh, hell to the yeah. The checks will probably bounce anyway. Tim says paying wooden nickels. I know, 6,000 people. Thank you, Paul. Did I miss anybody here? Thank you, Tanya. Elise. Trump's health isn't good. I'm telling you right now. This guy is not doing very well. Let's just look at his health, because that purple hand, they were showing pictures of the Queen. She had that purple hand too. Somebody just asked me before we go to the purple hand. Somebody just asked if Ossoff will beat MTG. I feel like he will. He's running for her seat. Oh, he's in Congress, huh? So yeah, okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Remember that guy from not Die Hard, that other show. Never go through the effing drive-thru. They always screw up your order. He'd always go, okay. He was on My Cousin Vinny. He's so funny. Tell me about Trump's health. Thank you, Desert. Tell me about Trump's health. Yeah, he's a little bit down for a count. His wife knows and his daughter knows he's not very well. Hello. Things are hitting him out of the blue. You know, one of them needs to get measles or something. Hello. probably by this fall, we're looking at him. It's been predicted, not necessarily saying a physical abandonment, but it's definitely like a stroke or something's coming up. Okay, and then I want to look at John Ossoff. John, please tell me the truth and only the truth. Will you take MTG's seat in the Senate? She's smirking about it. Yes. You know why? Because they look what they're doing. Where's the determination to get somebody back in office that's doing nothing for you? But why is he running for okay, so why is he running for Marjorie Taylor Greene? Oh, she's in Congress. So who wrote that? Somebody is wrong, because that's not going to happen. I thought he was, because he came in the same time as the Reverend came in. He's already a senator. Sorry, I went off what somebody else was saying and it was wrong. Sorry. But I do feel Marjorie Taylor Greene not getting back in. Let's look. Maybe she'll try for a senator seat. Maybe that she's already said she's going to run for Ossoff's seat in Georgia. Maybe let's check it out. Nope, she's not going to win. She's even going to have money bringing up troubles with money. You saw she bought a place, right? Nope. You saw she just bought a place next to, nope, exiting stage left. You saw she just bought a place near Mar-a-Lago. And I guess Elon's boat was seen parked in front of it. Thank you. So that's no, she's not going to be able to take his seat. Oh, good. Run against Ossoff and see what happens. Yeah, so that makes sense, because I see her rolling her eyes saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to run against him and I'm going to take that seat. No, you ain't getting nothing, Biosh. Oh, I love it. You guys were asking about Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman was found in the mudroom. His sunglasses were next to his body. The wife was found in the bathroom, they said, with an unopened bottle of pills. The dog that crossed was in a cage. So that dog could have starved, because they think they might have been dead for a couple of weeks. The other two dogs were running around. So I don't think anybody deliberately took the dog out, but they said it's suspicious. The coroner said that they found no obvious sign of trauma. They're definitely looking and testing. But it's just they checked, but they also said carbon monoxide can dissipate after a while. So if they've been gone long enough, maybe, and the dogs that were inside and outside didn't get sick because they were able to get fresh air. But I do feel he went first. I feel like maybe he dropped. He might even dropped dead, because I don't see anything untoward. And maybe in her panic and knowing, oh my God, he's gone. She might even gone and came home and found him down. She might have done something to expedite her ability to go. Because I do feel, because it's very sad. Remember, I threw cards on it. Thank you, Joanne. Did I miss somebody here? Thank you, Tanya. No, he has not. Hakeem Jeffries has not received money from Elon. I looked it up. Will legit news streaming news network emerge to compete with the... Yes. In fact, people are wanting real news. They're not wanting the crap news. Just barely touching it. Trump says Zelensky can come back when he's ready for peace. Oh, I guess he's leaving. Oh, you guys, this has been a big... And you know what that does? That opens the door for Russia. But Russia is not doing very well. And I will tell you, they will fight, and they got all that money from Europe. They will fight. So, you guys, I love you all. Thank you. I've been on here 50 minutes. Thank you so much for coming. And yes, he heard us. He heard us. Maybe Zelensky's getting in the car to come here. Poor guy. He's such a, I'll tell you, he wants his people to be okay. He wants his people to be okay. They just killed too many innocent people. I don't see Trump stealing money from Social Security, but I see Elon stealing money. I see like that whole thing with switching over to from Verizon to him. Don't worry, all this will be reversed. I don't know if he even gets through with it, but it will be reversed. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Tomorrow's March 1st. Yay. Here's when the real fighting starts. Okay, love you all. Cheers. And thank you to my moderators. I love you, Lisa. I see Zelensky knowing that when he came here that he probably wouldn't get a deal. Thank you, Seascape, Christine. Blake, thank you. Yeah, don't worry. The Kinney Senator will go back to where it was. Thank you to, and my daughter was here, Nicole, Christine Thomas. Thank you, you guys. I love you all. You can watch this from the beginning. So if you missed it, you can watch it from the beginning. Cheers.